All right. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, and good night from wherever in the world you're watching. I'm Fox with RealMarcFoxx, and this is G3 Live, gaming, grifting, and gooning. Really not doing any gooning here. I don't think so anyway. This is Star Wars Jedi Survivor. It came out in the year 2023, which really, if we're going to be honest, is the year 12,023 in the Holocene calendar. I myself am a Holocene calendar fan. I believe the current year is actually 12,026. Hey, it's just facts are facts. The Holocene calendar is the superior one. You can look it up, HOLOCENE. It far exceeds and is far better, I believe, than the current methods we use to count the years. Because honestly, why are we using essentially negative years, BC, AD? That gets confusing. When you use the Holocene calendar, very simple, 12,026. Today is January 12th, 12,026, and this game came out in 12,023. So, I don't know, roughly 2.5 years ago, whatever month it came out, I don't even know. I am by no means a Star Wars fan. I'm really not. I've seen quite a few of the movies. I've seen the original trilogy. I saw the trilogy that came after the original trilogy, and after that, I said no more. Star Wars is going in the wrong direction, especially once the evil, horrid corporation known as Disney got a hold of Star Wars. They took Star Wars, they took a big, giant diarrhea dump all over it, and from what I understand, based on what everyone's saying, pretty much ruined it, which shouldn't surprise anybody. Today's drink of choice at the moment is a creamy root beer, which is already open. And then we're going to be transitioning to my lover's mug that my wife bought me. Let me see if I can show it to you. On one side, there's a guy holding one of those old-fashioned telephone ear cups. And on the other side, I'm going to try not to spill this. It'd be a disaster if I did, is another person holding it. One is a woman, one is a man. The woman represents her. The man represents me. And in total, the mug represents our connection to one another. All right, that's going to be an apple spice herbal tea, no caffeine. I try not to do any caffeine after noon. I try to actually end it at 11. My first sip of caffeine is usually at about 5:20 a.m. Yes, I'm unfortunately an early riser. Got to be at work early, bright and early. But lately, the wife and I have been getting up earlier than usual to cook breakfast, go for a walk, and a few other things. We're trying to get in the best shape we can for an upcoming cruise. Being in shape for a cruise, you want to be in shape when you're going on a cruise. Who doesn't want to be in shape when they're going on a cruise? I am going to repeat that later because most of you are not here yet. Let's post on all of the internets that we are live. As many internets as we can get access to. All right, we've posted to X, formerly known as Twitter. Every time I say that, I feel like I'm talking about the artist formerly known as Prince, because he changed his name to Symbol, but I heard he changed it back. I believe you should not be able to change your name to a Symbol, because how do you deal with that? I don't know. Why is the camera zooming in? Is that an idle thing, that the camera just slowly zooms into Cal Kestis, whether it's his back or his front, whatever you're focused on in the moment there. And let's do this. Let's get crazy with it. Let's post this announcement to my Steam group on Steam. I run a group called Foxio Games because that's what this channel used to be known as. That was the thing back in the day. I'm posting the announcement here. Fox is live on YouTube now. I'll post this. And then instead of having Lincoln reply, because you don't need to do that bull crap on Steam, I'll post it there. All right. I think we should be good to go. And we are at it in the game. We're getting about 100 FPS. I get anywhere from about 80 some to 170-ish, depending on how open the area is and how much is going on at that time. We just hit this meditation point here. We are on Kobo. We just did the research, Tanalore research on Kobo. And I am learning all the ins and outs of the game. I played it for a while, not too long, but a few hours back a long time ago, many months ago actually, probably earlier part of 2020, well, 12,025, the year 12,025. Again, that's the Holocene calendar, the superior one. And then I picked it up where I left off, and of course you have to kind of relearn everything, all the controls, the moves, the timings. This is in many ways very similar to a Souls-like. It's not, oh damn, I missed that dodge. It is not a Souls-like, but it's similar to one in some ways. This is actually a boss dude. I didn't realize that until I saw that health bar at the top. I used the force to pull him towards me. Whoa, what happened? Am I blinded? I'm blound. Is blound the past tense of blind? Oh, he dodged my thrown lightsaber. That was crazy. Oh, you gotta dodge right at the right time. Oh, too far away. I pulled him into his own... Oh, it didn't even work, though. Damn, this guy is rough and tough. All right, we got him. It does a cool finishing animation. I'm not the biggest fan of those finishing animations in games like this. One thing I do absolutely hate, I hate it, I despise it, and Star Wars Jedi Survivor does it, is, let me turn the game volume down because it's going to hit you guys a little harder. I despise when games do this thing where you're fighting a boss, you've almost got the boss killed, you're dipping and dodging and rolling and dabbing, or whatever the cool kids do nowadays, the zoomers. And as you go in for that final, what you think is the final hit, you do something and instantly control is taken away from you and a cutscene rolls with your character doing some flashy maneuvers that you weren't doing. Sometimes, like on one boss, I threw my lightsaber, which is this move right here. I threw the lightsaber at him, and as soon as it hit him, it flipped to a cutscene of me fighting him up close with my lightsaber, which I wasn't doing. And then I killed the boss in an automatic cutscene that I had no control over. Not a fan of that at all, especially in an action game like this where, you know, it's all about the combat and timings and parries and blocking and dodging and dipping. You can, now there's no button for dipping, but there's a button to dab. Do people still talk about dabbing? It's an old stupid thing that some singer did. Yeah, most of the popular singers, anything and everything they do is dumb. All right, so this guy right here is Cal Kestis. If you take a look at him, he's a redhead. He's got some freckles, pale skin, red hair, obviously being a redhead and all that, white dude. This guy right here, I'm telling you, Cal Kestis is one of the whitest guys that has ever whited. I'm shocked that in the year 12,023, again, that's the Holocene calendar, 2023 for you plebs out there using the Gregorian calendar, but it was in the year 12,023 that they made a 100% totally super white dude as protagonist and made him the whitest version of white, which is redhead. There is no other race that has red hair, at least not naturally. All right. I love it. I think it's awesome. You know, when it comes to women, I don't particularly prefer redheads, but hey, you know, hot is hot. If there's a redhead who's hot, she's hot. If there's a brunette who's hot, she's hot. Blonde, hot. You know what I mean? I'm not going to get too picky about it. I've never fought one of those, so I don't... Oh, shit. He got me right in the back. He shot me in the ass, Jim! Oh, shoot. Oh, man. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Okay. Just running in there was not the way to go. Oh, shit. I couldn't block that one. Let me deflect these and hope that that kills him. Can I deflect these against him? I can't lock on to anything. There it goes. Why am I not deflecting any of these? I'm trying my best. It's just not deflecting. There we go. Finally. All right, this is on medium difficulty, I think. These guys are easy to kill once you get up on them, but until you do, they're a bitch. Watch this. Come here! Get over here! Sorry, I screwed it up. I was supposed to say get over here. Come here! That's the new Scorpion. I'm going to try to reduce some of the language in these streams. For two reasons, I want to reduce the use of foul language in these streams. Number one, because I think it's better for the YouTube algorithm. I think YouTube hates it when you use too much foul language. And number two, in case any of you are watching with children, I want you to feel like it's not going to be too bad. You know what I mean? Oh, what are these things? Sweet gum seeds? If you know what a sweet gum seed is, it's those kind of about $0.25 to $0.50 shaped balls that fall off the trees, and they're like spiky and very light. Whenever we go on walks, which is quite often, my son and I will pick up the sweet gum seeds and throw them at each other. So it's always like this competition between us to see who can hit the other person the most. They don't really hurt that bad because they're so light, but if they get you like right in the back of the head, you'll feel it. And in the summertime when it's hot, I usually walk without a shirt on, get some more sun. So he's like nailing me with these things right in the chest and the back. Man, screw this vegetation. All right, I think that's useless to do that. So let's see where we're supposed to be going at the moment. It looks like we're supposed to go back to the Mantis, but why not do a little bit of fighting? Enemies do replenish, so it's not one of those games where once you kill an enemy, they're dead forever. That does count for bosses, mini bosses and whatnot. But regular enemies like these droids, they return. I just found out by reading something online that you can send those bombs back at them. Oh, these things. Oh, I tried to push them away, and I did it right as they blew up. Bomb droids, or little bomb doodads. Alright, let's see if I can get it this time. Oh, okay, so when I push them, that will instantly cause them to explode. That's good to know. Gotta watch out for those explosions.
Huh? Did you do that? Wait, what? No!
This allows you to use your Jedi mind powers to kind of sense what happened in the past, and you get to hear people talking. A sort of semi-flashback that someone else has. All right, let's see what this thing is. Scan it for me, BD.
Hey, BD, let's go.
Stupid automated bomb doodad. Oh, it's going to make that thing appear. So I need to use this to blow something up. Usually when you can make them appear, they want you to use it to blow something up. The hell is this? They crucified one of the stormtroopers? Oh, he's going to come around to me. Is he not going to blow up? I don't think we can blow up that force field over here. So I don't know why they give me the droid right here. I don't see anything to blow up. But it may be much farther away.
Let's get going, BD1.
So nothing I can do there at the moment that I see. But we can ride this dude. Err! Let me ride you, bro. Or girl. I guess it's better to ride a girl. I don't think you can fight from these things, so we're going to hop off, and we're going to see if we can... Oh, we couldn't surprise that guy. Come here! Oh, yeah. Get over here. Remember when Mortal Kombat came out? If you were around when Mortal Kombat first came to arcades and consoles. This is back in the day. This what must have been, what, the 90, I don't know, 92? 3? All the kids at school were constantly, boys. All the boys at school were constantly saying, "Get over here," and then doing the motion of Scorpion. Was it locked? That's bullshit. Open up. I thought the lightsaber was supposed to cut through anything, but not this treasure. I get it. I get that they can't make this 100% legit to the Star Wars lore, because if the lightsaber could cut through anything, I mean, you could cut through walls, you could cut through doors, you could cut through treasure chests. No lock would work against a lightsaber. You sliced right through it. All right, so this place here is probably something else for later. There's a navigation assistant. There's another door over there, which we probably can't get through. I guess we should just go back to where we're supposed to go back to, which is the direction we're going now, straight ahead on the planet known as Kobo. If you're popping in, please do say hi. In fact, to encourage you to do so, I'm going to do a... Well, first of all, let me change this to a live chat instead of top chat. I hate top chat. I just want to see what people are saying as they say it. Oh, shoot. Hey, I wasn't paying attention, bro. Love that I know I can do that now. Yes, some Souls-like elements, but not really a Souls-like. Engage with your audience. Let's do... I'm not doing a members-only stream to my one member. I think maybe I have one member. I don't even know. Let's start a poll. Are you a Jedi? Yes or no? And did you like the stream? Boom, there we go. Are you a Jedi? And did you like the stream? I don't care if you put no, but as long as you like the stream, hey, good enough for me. Just like the stream, even if you're not a Jedi. I'm not really a Jedi, guys. I'm the farthest thing from a Star Wars fan. I don't dislike Star Wars. I've never been a big Star Wars guy. God damn. I mean, dang it. Dang it is what I meant to say. Gosh dang, that thing is... What the hell, dude? That thing is relentless. Okay, I'm out of heals. So I'm about to die, so we're going to run like a chicken. He who runs away lives to fight another day. We should be safe once we get into town. I don't know if he'll follow me into town. It doesn't matter. Maybe. No, he won't. Okay. They would have to program in NPC AI for what the NPCs would do if enemies came into town. Would they attack the NPCs? Would the NPCs attack them? But no, they have safe areas. Bounties available. Ask Kaj for tips on where to find your current bounties. Bring bounty pucks from successful hunts back to Kaj for unique rewards. Like what? More cosmetics. This game is full of cosmetics. Don't really care too much about them. Main thing I care about is the outfit. Just want to make sure the outfit looks good, to me at least. You can customize the hair. You can customize the beard. But I'm going with the standard. What was the standard? That right there. You can customize the jacket. I mean, there is a ton of customizability here. You can customize the shirt under the jacket. Let's go with that standard white. You can customize his pants. Don't like that look. Let's give him some blue pants. It looks like jeans. A lot of customization there. And you pick up most of those throughout the game. You can customize your lightsaber at a workbench. You can customize each component of the lightsaber. There's like a total of maybe 6. Each one customizable into different parts that you find. And then pretty much all the parts can then be customized based on color. I haven't done it too much because I don't really care. I don't really see the lightsaber all that much. So what does it matter, you know? But what we'll do back here is hit the meditation point so we can get our heals back. You get a restockable healing item stim packs, just like in a Souls-like. You don't gain levels, you gain skill points, which you distribute. Those are distributed among 3 main areas: survival, lightsaber, and force. And each one of those has some different different categories. So you have Jedi concentration, telekinesis, and confusion. Resilience. Then this is lightsaber: single, double blade, dual wield, blaster, and crossguard. Crossguard is heavy. I don't like heavy at all. It's too slow for me. And then you have the Force. Oh, yeah, I actually read the Force off. So, Confusion, Telekinesis, and Jedi Concentration is Force. But Survival is Resilience. So, Survival only has one, which I recommend you spec into because it's very useful. You can increase the amount that it heals you when you use a stim pack. You can increase your maximum life. You can hold B, have an option to hold B to automatically dodge, which I keep forgetting I have. You can refill your block meter faster so you can block more. You can reduce the time it takes to heal. And then this one is the Power of Friendship. Doesn't even tell you what it does because you haven't met. Let's see. BD1 stim canisters refill some force meter. That, yeah, whatever. I don't care. But I will get this block meter refills faster because I love blocking. I don't focus too much on force, but honestly, yeah, the force is actually good if you spec into it from what I understand. I'm not an expert on this game by any means. I'm still learning it myself. Let's rest. Which does restock some enemies, but also gives you all your healing items back. And restores your current health bar. Blasters are now available to customize. That's cool, don't care. Alright, so you can customize BD1. Look at this little guy. Isn't he cute? He looks a little bit... He reminds me of Number 5 from Short Circuit. If you've never seen that movie, it's a really good movie. You can watch it with your kids. I meant to watch that with my son last time he was with me, and I forgot. We watched Home Alone. You know, it was around Christmas time, and Home Alone's an awesome Christmas movie. And yes, my son and I have already watched A Christmas Story together. Wife hates it. I find that men tend to love A Christmas Story, and a lot of women tend not to like it. All right, let's customize his head. Really? Most of these, to me, look very similar. I know they're not that similar, but they look pretty almost identical to me. Yeah, we'll keep that one. And for his body, we got that one, or that. This one makes it look it's exposed, like it's not covered. In the legs, I feel like I got some legs that look more like what are those big walkers called? The big walkers with the long legs, the AT-20 or AT something or other? I don't know. They look pretty similar, honestly. And I don't really notice him too much in game. So, oh, we can change our stances there. All right, so we got some different options for the lightsaber. But honestly, you're not going to see the lightsaber that well to really notice most of these changes. I mean, look at all these very unique changes we can make. And how often are you even going to see any of this stuff? You know what I mean? So, you know, who cares, right? I mean, look at this. How many components can you change? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not only that, but you can then customize the color. I got kind of a gold thing going, but maybe we'll do a Jedi paint. What do we think about a Jedi paint? Should we go with the green? The blue is a little too blue. Maybe we'll take it down on the polish. Shoot, that's a pretty excessive blue. But whatever, we'll roll with that just for the funds. The funsies, guys, the funsies. Blue and gold doesn't really work. I'm doing it anyway. You can't stop me. I was just looking at my wedding ring to see. For some reason, I thought it was also blue and gold. It's not. It's blue and silver. We can talk to Bode, but why would we do that? Who do we want to go to now? Let's check it out. This is our journey. Having discovered High Republic era tech on both Kobo and its moon, Cal returns to Jeddah to show Master Cordova what he's found. I think isn't Cordova a type of tree? Something to do with trees? shoot, I don't know. This game manages to use like 100% GPU most of the time while using between 16, 15, and 40% CPU. Oh wow, that tea got very lukewarm very fast. It's not hot anymore. That's an apple spice herbal tea. No caffeine this late in the day, guys. Come on. We need to go to bed eventually. Like I said, I get up at like 5:15 in the morning. I'm out walking, and it's still like 5 something in the morning because I do walk every day now after breakfast. Try to lower the impact of the insulin. Really trying to lose that weight, any excess weight for this cruise the wife and I are going on. I'm having a lot of luck with it. I kind of got away from hitting the gym as much, and I let my diet slip. I was eating pretty healthy, but I started eating too much of that, that healthy junk food. Avocado potato chips and all that kind of stuff. It's a lot of carbs. So not eating at night. I finish eating my last meal of the day at around anytime between 3:30 p.m. and 5 p.m. That's when I'm done eating dinner. So not eating at night has been immensely useful. In the last 8 days, I've lost close to 11 pounds. So I think I'm doing pretty well. Also hitting the gym. I don't feel like I've lost any muscle. If anything, I may have gained some muscle. So I believe I've lost all fat. I didn't have really much fat to lose, but, I look better than the vast majority of men my age, in my 40s, American men, but I'm not going to use a low standard to make myself feel better. You know what I mean? I'm going to set my own standard for myself. And given how many Americans are overweight and obese, I'm not going to use the average American weight for a 40-something-year-old man as my standard. I'm going to go better than that. Maybe I'll use the Japanese weight as my standard. That would be a much harder one to live up to, right? Okay, I think Master Cordova is in here. By the way, what's weird is this game will have this weird flicker of some graphics or something that just kind of appears for maybe 30 milliseconds or something like that. I don't know if you guys will ever see it. I think it only stays for like a frame or two. I don't know why it happens. It's every so often. Let's unlock this thing by hitting the sphere with the Force. Again, not a big Star Wars guy, so I'm learning a lot about the Star Wars lore and whatnot through this game. I don't know how accurate it is to the movies or the rest of the lore. No idea, and I don't care. I don't care what they do. It's fine by me.
I fear that accepting refugees will put a target on their back.
Cal, you're back. Did you find anything?
Think so.
Good. Cordova will be
And
glad to hear.
this game is cursed. This game has the curse. It has the Deborah Wilson curse. It has the bug-eyed freak curse. Why is she in so many games? We know why. It's not for her skill, and definitely not for her looks. She reminds me a little bit of that horrifically awful-looking Chicago mayor, something Lightfoot. Woo! I didn't know humans could look like that. Lori Lightfoot.
A strange device.
Mm.
This one seems to be a duplicate.
Yes. Yeah, it is. It's a duplicate. How do you know that?
Lightsabers.
Wasn't me. This time.
Perish the thought.
This guy's a master of the Force, a master Jedi. And are you telling me you can't use the Force to solve your male pattern baldness?
Good. They don't know about the safe house.
Funny thing,
Safe house?
an old photo I used to use of me on X, Twitter, a bunch of people would make fun of me saying I was balding. I don't think I'm balding. Yes, I do have a high hairline, but I've always had it. As far as I know, I'm not balding. Is my hair thinning out? Maybe. Seems mostly the same.
Bring back Aramias.
You got it.
And no heroics.
With this one, no promises.
I think she was
I will
talking to
say,
you.
seeing Cal Kestis, I have nothing against redheads as men or women.
No.
I just wouldn't want to be a redhead.
They gather near the base.
It's not for me, but that's because I'm not a redhead, so everything's fine. It's all good now. If you're a redhead, more power to you. Embrace what you are. Can't change it.
What was this place?
An old anchorite monastery.
So Marin is the one talking right now. She does okay, but her voice actress gives such a mostly deadpan performance. I'm not sure if it's intentional. Like, is Marin a character from the lore? Is she a new character in this game? I don't know. But she just comes across very nonchalant all the time. She never sounds emotional at all. It's just very plain and matter of fact. All right, let's right trigger this bad boy. Yes, I am playing with the gamepad. It just kind of feels better to play these action RPGs, third-person action RPGs with the gamepad. Blast! Where are we going? Are you going to lead the way? Okay, yes. Look at that.
On the other side of the desert.
She's actually moving quickly. All right, we need to go to Pilgrim's Crossing. Let's hit that map button and take a look. I kind of like the map in here. It does make it pretty easy to figure out where you need to go. It even gives you paths if you turn that on in the gameplay options. So Pilgrim's Path is all the way over there. So I guess we'll come from this way through that crack. That's like the desert's gluteal crack right there. Because you can see the gluteus on both sides, the gluteal muscles, and then boop, right through the middle. Don't know what that means big picture, but we're not going to think about it too much. Getting about 94 frames a second in this area. And we can ride the Samel, what are these things? I can't remember what they're called. Starts with an S. Spammel.
Don't hold a grudge, Cal. It's not you.
And for some oddball reason, they ride side saddle. Like, I mean, you could put your legs around them. That would make it so easy to fall. Why side saddle this boy? Why you got a side saddle? Why you side saddle, bro? I guess you wouldn't get.
Let's try to avoid
Oh shoot! What's that called when you ride a horse too much and you get that sort of saddle soreness? I forget what they call it. Somebody tell me in the chat. Come on. What's it called? Saddle sore? No, it's not saddle soreness. It's something. Can't think of it. Grok. What's it called? Grok doesn't respond to me talking, obviously. All right, let's see. Where do we go from here? So we need to get across this. What's that? Undiscovered area. Well, let's go discover it on the Spammel.
Then it is a good thing you have a guide.
These guys make it easier to cross. Oh, there's one of those walker doodads. Can't think of the name of them. AT20? ET phone home.
Okay.
I don't know much about Star Wars, guys. I've seen them, but that's about it. Oh, I passed the the crack right there. We'll turn around and go into the cliff crack. We'll go around those guys for now. Should we fight them? Should we fight them? Hell yeah, let's do it. If you walk up on them, you can sometimes surprise one of them and do like a backstab type attack. But it doesn't always work. Oh man, I missed it, but it doesn't matter. I killed them in one shot. You can often kill them by just, oh shit. I love how the enemies can be hit by their own tactics. Like if they try to throw a bomb at you and another enemy is in range of the bomb, it'll kill that enemy, or at least hurt them. One thing about this game, though, is some of these enemies are absolutely freaking relentless in hitting you. I'm not sure what you're intended to do. Damn. And like, if I try to dodge those, I can dodge one, but then the other one hits me. So no idea what you're intended to do there to avoid it. None of my force maneuvers do enough to really matter in this case. And then you keep getting stunned over and over again. Kind of frustrating to fight. And I can't get up on him. He keeps walking away from me. See? It is kind of a BS encounter. I know they're trying to make it difficult. It just turns out to be like frustratingly annoying. And then you got to kill the pilot afterwards. Interestingly enough, they generally will not show human dismemberment. There's an option for it, but it rarely happens. Your kill animations will dismember robots into pieces, but they tend not to do that for humans. Okay, if you can hear the audio right now, you hear that walking noise? Sometimes they just continue to make noises, and sometimes you can even see like a disturbance in the sand next to the legs as if it were continuing to walk. I believe that's a bug. It's a glitch where the sounds for the walking animation continue even after the thing is destroyed. But whatever. Let's go run into the crack. Is that it right there? That's it. I think that's what we're intended to go through. I don't know how to get all the way up there. Maybe she'll give us a way. Merritt here has the ability to create grapple points. Whoop. All right. Give me a grapple point. Hello? Merritt? Oh, there she is. She can teleport around. I don't have that ability. You gonna give me something here? I can't kill her, unfortunately. Maybe she'll give me a grapple point on this thing. I know eventually you can use these for traversal, but I'm not sure how. Merritt? No? Okay. Alright, so it tells you where to go, but it doesn't necessarily tell you how to get there. It shows the path I took. Am I supposed to... No, that doesn't make sense to go that way. That doesn't appear to go anywhere. So it appears like it wants me to go here. Well, and I know it wants me to go there. I just don't know how to get there. Navigation assist. Whatever the hell that is. So I need to get up there, but I can't. I can get up this far, but I'm not going to be able to jump that. And I don't see anything on the wall that would allow me to climb it. Some walls you can like jump off of and hop your way up, but this one doesn't appear to have any. Whoop. I like how you can land on them to mount them. Uh-oh. Here's two of these dudes. No, get off. All right. I blocked some of those. Ah, come on. I hit the dodge button in time. I do feel like some of the dodge timings are either broken or just poorly implemented. See, there's one of those fancy animations. I mean, they're okay. They're okay the first time, but the 50th time you see it, you're like, just kill the enemy. Soul style. I don't need a fancy animation. I'm trying to deflect and/or parry these things, but the parry timings seem jacked up. I'm hitting the parry. It's just not. It ain't happening. Ah. By the time you see the red, you've got, like, if you hit another button or do another action, it's too late to then respond to them turning red, which means you can't block it. Alright, we took them both down. And now I'm out of heals. I don't recall using 4 heals. When did I use 4 heals? Whatever. We'll get on the back of the spammel.
You can do it.
So I can't get in through that way. Maybe I can climb along this side. Oh, I got some sort of a achievement for traveling 500 meters. I don't know, whatever it said. Steam achievements. Whoop. We're gonna leave that bug alone back there, or Merritt will kill the bug. And I love how the stormtroopers can get into it with the wildlife. Like, it's not like all the enemies all fight you and side with each other. Some enemies will fight the other enemies. So you can attack stormtroopers while they're distracted by wildlife. Ah. The timings on these are sometimes really tight and not in a good way. Like, it's very difficult to get the parries. Take that! See? For a robot, you can dismember them into pieces, but for people, they generally don't let you do that. Hey, if you're out there, say hi. The chat is super quiet. It was like that last time. I was playing Divinity Original Sin 2, and I had like 17 people in the chat at one point. Nobody was saying anything. Makes me wonder if like something's broken, because normally I get conversations even with like just 1 or 2 people. Oh, come on. It hit me straight out of the ground. I'm going to call baloney on that one. It seemed like he actually hurt me when I hit him last time. Oh, yep, he did. He blew up. Organic explosions, guys. But yeah, just to let me know that the chat is working, just say hi, just say hey, just say chat's working. Oh, I almost fell. Oh, shoot. Okay. Hit the wrong button there. See what I mean by kind of vaulting off of certain platforms and walls. Whoop. Slide, grab.
And the Empire's still hunting them down.
There's a lot of climbing in this game, a lot of maneuvering, running along walls, jumping, lots of stuff going on here. Oh, that's her. Okay, it's like, that an enemy? Whoop. Vaulting, flying, using creatures that can fly. You just grab their legs and off you go. It feels good most of the time, but sometimes it's hard to tell where you're meant to go. And so, like, you'll be just jumping all over the place, and then you'll jump in a certain direction thinking that's where you're supposed to go, and you just fall. Activated BD. What's his full name? BD10? I don't think I see it. I see it. Yeah, BD1. All right, let's go in here. Obviously, this is probably the way forward. I think what this does is form a shortcut. Really cool thing about this game, just like in many Souls games, you get these awesome shortcuts. You get through this really complicated platforming segment, and there's usually a shortcut to unlock, so you can make your way back far more easily the next time you do it, and make your way in return back from the way you came. What is this? I notice how often they give you a workbench, and I'm like, do I really need to customize the appearance of my lightsaber all that much? I guess you can also... Can I also do perks here? No, just stances. I forgot to add an additional perk. I think I have a spare perk slot now. I'm using a perk that gives me more experience, but it takes up 3 slots, and I think I've just gotten a 4th slot. That didn't do anything. Oh, I see what I have to do. Whoop.
Old tech is less conspicuous.
Oh, that worked. All right, so that door should open for us. We just need to find a way to get to it. That didn't work. Am I meant to grab onto this? Nope. What if I pull that back out? Can I use that to do it? No. It looks like I should be able to climb it. There's nothing on it to climb, is there? No. That platform right there makes it look it, but nope. Go back in there. Go back in there. There we go. Man, that is a very tight jump right there. Makes you even wonder if you're meant to do it. Ah, shoot. We got to do another one before we can get in. Now we got to do that super tight jump again. It's like you got to get right on the edge. Come on, there we go. I need a meditation point. I am very close to dying. Oh no, 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 no fighting, please.
The safe house is
No fighting. I got to be near perfect. I can, depending on how hard I get, I can take maybe 1 or 2 more hits,
We'll find Brother Armias.
and then I'm dead. And that's the end of the Jedi Survivor. It'll be a Jedi not Survivor. It'll be Jedi Dyer. Love this apple cinnamon tea. It's got some chicory root in it, which is where you get inulin. And if you know anything about inulin, it's a type of fiber that can actually taste sweet. Crap, I gotta fight this big dude, and I'm almost dead? Can I run up here and just say, screw it? Well, I can, but is there a meditation point? No, just treasure. I guess I'll have to let Merritt do it. I don't think she can die. I think she's like an invincible companion. Jedi paint, if I want to turn my lightsaber pink. Merritt, why you following me? Get down there and fight this stupid thing. Okay. Oh, he's wigging out. He's wigging out, guys. He's wigging out. I'm going to record that with NVIDIA Shadowplay. Look at him wig out. Look at him. He's twitching. He's tweaking. Oh, man. That's what happens when you get on the meth and then you try to get off. You start tweaking, bro. All right, we've recorded enough of that bullshit, nonsense. Oh, no! I died. It's like you can't dodge at the moment you think you would in a normal, like, Souls game. It's like you've got to... Oh, I'm all the way back here? How far away am I? What? Seriously? I got sent all the way back here? Are you kidding me? WTF. WT actual F. Come on. That's insane. I guess I didn't rest at any other point, but I didn't really directly cross one.
Breathe.
All right, whatever. We'll see if we can fast travel to a closer spot. Maybe I missed one along the way. That's where I died, right there. X marks the spot. There's one there. There's one there. I guess we'll go to this one. Seems to be the closest one. I don't know, maybe.
Welcome back.
All right, if you just stopped in, welcome everybody. I'm Fox with RealMarcFoxx. This is G3 Live. We are playing Star Wars Jedi Survivor. On the PC, of course. What else would you play it on? A console? Pfft. What do I look like? An idiot? I'm over here getting 100 plus FPS most of the time. All right, can I ride through there? I should be able to. Let's take the Spammel. Whoop. Go, my friend. Do I want to fight them? I don't. I'm just going to waste heals and take damage. So let's not worry about them. We are in the arid flats, guys. This is the desert planet. Whenever you got lots of space travel to different planets, there's always got to be a desert planet. There's usually a desert planet, a water planet, the frigid ice planet, sometimes like a lava volcanic type planet. Not always. Dang. I like how she said dodge next time. I was trying to dodge. Now I know to just get away from them when they turn red like that. Oh, I knocked him off the cliff. That's awesome. Oh. It's like he teleported. The game still has some wonkiness, a little bit of jank to some of the stuff that happens. Like things will seem to almost teleport. Characters will like start wigging out and twitching, and it's not a perfect game by any means. Come on, man. That attack is like instantaneous. There's no telegraph for it. Which shows that the developers are not terribly highly skilled on doing the Souls-like. You can't have attacks be instantaneous. There's no way to respond to them. You have to give the player an opportunity to respond, which for most people, the fastest you can expect most gamers to respond is about 200 milliseconds, which is very tight timing. Once you start dropping below that, you're exceeding the response time of a lot of gamers. And is that what you want to do? This is a game for highly skilled players. If you say so, bro. I will say though, if you go into the options menu, go to gameplay, difficulty you could take from story mode, where parry timing, basically if you try to parry, you get it, guaranteed. Then there's Jedi Padawan. Also, incoming damage and enemy aggression are lower. Jedi Padawan, Jedi Knight. Now the parry timing becomes tighter, but the incoming damage and enemy aggression also go up. Jedi Master, and then Jedi Grandmaster. Like, parry timings with this seem off to me, so I can't imagine how frustrating Jedi Master would be. I never want to play it on Jedi Master. Grandmaster, that is. This is a decent difficulty for me. I'm happy with it. Some encounters are way too easy, but the tougher encounters are about right for where I want to be at. There it is. Am I just going to jump and hope I can get it? Yeah, see, it's frustrating because sometimes there's no clear indicator if you're close enough, and you just got to, like, jump and hope for the best. It usually works, but not always. See, this one shows me without me needing to jump. But the other one, I had to jump to get the indicator to show up. And it just occurred to me that I could have just taken this. In fact, let's do that now and see exactly where it leads. Oh my gosh, these instantaneous attacks with no telegraph. Zero telegraph. It's like almost like, what, it must be like maybe 50 seconds of that brief roll before you get hit. Okay, it just sucks that there's not a meditation point closer here. Maybe I missed it. Okay. Well, it just didn't connect that time. Let's try this again. Well, that time it worked fine. Wonk. Jank. It's that AAA jank, my friends. Oh, that's already open. Whoop. Is there anything in there? Actually, did I go in there? Oh, look at that. I love how they do hide stuff in pretty obvious spots if you're paying attention. That's just a cosmetic for BD1. Don't care. Lots of cosmetics if you care about them. But what is this, a gacha game? If I'm not dressing up anime girls, why do I want cosmetics? Or Eve from Stellar Blade. All right, let's take care of this stupid scorpion dude. I think some little guys are gonna pop out here, are they? Do I remember correctly? They're very annoying. They're very little. They seem like they wouldn't be hard, but they hit super, super quickly. And then they loved... Oh, is that... What is that? Is that where I died? I've never gone back to where I died. Do I get something from that? Oh, apparently. Okay, I didn't know that was a thing. Hello, my friend. Eat this lightsaber. Oh, shoot. He did the thing that they do. Oh, man. Damn, that is like instant attack with almost no indicator it's coming. I mean, there's an indicator on that. You can see that coming. It's pretty hard, too. Oh, there we go. It wasn't as bad as I thought, but they need to do better with the telegraphs.
But we found some devices from the High Republic.
In my opinion.
Master Cordova's inspecting them now.
Seer and her master are quite prepared. They've been a vital asset to the path since they joined us.
Did you come across
I got
any
my
Jedi
camera
Knight
zoomed in a
travels?
little bit so you can't tell, but
If I had,
you'll
I would have
notice
contacted you.
that I'm part of the PC Master Race, guys. Just want to make sure you do that. Got to broadcast that. It's like a vegan. Everyone's got to know. So what's up with nobody saying anything in chat? What's going on lately? Last time I had some conversation in the beginning, and after about, I don't know, like 40 minutes in, I had, like I said, up to about 18 people in the stream watching. Nobody saying anything. Like, I'm starting to feel like, what is the chat broken? You don't have to say anything. I just, it'd be nice if somebody would say anything at all just to let me know it's working. Is this the way I came from? I hope not. Maybe it is. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just supposed to go that way. Let's find out here. Is this where Grok? Is this where I came from? Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. Thank you, Grok. Or, no, you know what? I went the wrong way after I fought. Okay. I went up there and I got that, so I think we're supposed to go this way. I hate that there's texture popping. Like, if you look at the ground right there. So, look at the ground by that skeleton. To the right of the skeleton. And watch this as I approach. You'll see some rocks just materialize. Yep, look at that. Whoop. There they are. Rocks disappear. Rocks appear. Rocks disappear. Like, literally right in front of you. That's ridiculous. So, just to give you an idea how stupid that is, and that's a really just dumb thing that they do for consoles. View distance is set to epic. That's epic view distance, guys. Epic view distance is stuff popping in front of you within like a foot in front of your character. That's epic. Does it go any higher? No. So, view distance should be what covers that. I don't think there's anything else in here that would cover that. Of course, I have ray tracing turned off. That's garbage. Ray tracing is just garbage. Tanks your frame rate, makes things shiny. There are a few cases where it looks good, depending on the game. But it never, ever looks good enough to be worth turning on. It's just not worth it to go from, 120 FPS to 45. It's garbage. The sooner we get away from ray tracing, the better. I think it's basically a scam. Hey, SOS Clueless. I'm right there with you. You prefer I call you Clueless or SOS? But Clueless, yes. I'm right there with you. When you have that sort of horrifically awful pop-in just right in front of you, look at that. Boom, boom. And you can see the stages of the pop-in. Watch. There's dump, doop, 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 doop. There it goes. Like, there should be some funny sound effect to show that happening. You know what I mean? So,
Fucking thing sucks.
that's how I feel about it. You guys can hear that, right?
Fucking thing sucks.
But, you know, some people, you show them this texture popping, especially a lot of console gamers. No offense to console gamers. I've been gaming on consoles my whole life. The first console that I kind of owned as a kid was the NES. Played on the Atari 2600 back when it was a thing. Yes, Burger Time. I remember that. I loved it as a kid. It looked so much better in my mind when I remembered it than when I actually look at what Burger Time looks like nowadays. I played on Super Nintendo. I got a Nintendo 64. I've owned most of the main consoles throughout my life. Eventually got some Sega consoles. Never had a Dreamcast. Didn't originally have a GameCube. Had a Wii, Wii U, which I actually like the Wii U. I think the Wii U got a bad reputation, and unfortunately that really hurt it. But the Wii U was a great idea. Xenoblade Chronicles X was awesome on it, especially with that Wii U tablet controller. I loved it. I really wish the Wii U had picked up more. Now I hate Nintendo. I think they're a terrible company now. But anyway, some people look at that pop-in and they go,
I don't care.
well, I care. I care about pop-in, guys. End texture pop-in. We need to start a movement. That's what people should be protesting. All these dipsticks out here protesting ICE and immigration enforcement. No. No. Not important. Not worth your time. Get out on the street and hold signs saying in texture pop-in. That's what matters. That's something that's actually important. Okay? The whole ICE out there doing their lawful enforcement of immigration laws, that's not worth protest. There's nothing there. Don't protest that. That's stupid. Protest texture poppin'. Protest motion blur that you can't turn off.
Your space.
I'd install a mod to fully disable motion blur. I hate when they do that. And what's with these companies, these developers, turning on motion blur by default? Hey, would you like your game to be blurry whenever stuff moves? Would you like blur during movement? Well, no. No. Nobody wants it to freaking blur every time stuff moves. That's stupid. Well, actually, Fox, it kind of simulates how the actual eye works. No, it doesn't. When I do this, I don't see everything smear. I'm doing it right now. I'm looking over here, I'm looking there, I'm looking here, I'm looking there. I don't see a giant smear across my vision. It's not smearing everything within my view. I don't know what idiot started this rumor, this lie, that motion blur simulates what you really see in real life. You see blur if something's moving super fast really close to you. Like if somebody throws something and it goes right by your face real quick, you might see some blur. But doing this doesn't cause everything in my vision to just smear across my eyeballs. It doesn't happen. Yes, Clueless, that is a worthy cause. The Somali fraudsters, that's bad. It's bad to commit fraud and steal money and all that stuff. But you know what's really bad?
Then we go together.
Texture popping, force motion blur. And what's the with... I don't get this trend. This trend has been going on for a while. Of them turning on motion blur, film grain, chromatic aberration. This one doesn't have it, but they also do vignette. Vignette? What? Is this film noir? Is this a film noir movie where we want the very corners of the screen to kind of be dark and fade? Film grain Dude, it's not a film. I'm playing a video game. Why do I want film grain on a video game? I don't. In the chromatic aberration, some people don't mind as much. It's a kind of distortion to simulate a camera lens in the way it distorts light sort of at the edges. Again, stop putting in stupid features to simulate stuff from movies. Games aren't movies. I want to take these developers and grab them and just shake them and go, games aren't movies. Games are not movies, you idiot. It's so frustrating that they turn this stupid garbage on by default. You have to go in and turn it off. And sometimes you can turn motion blur off, but it's still on. You got to go into the INI files and actually turn it off, or it's still on for certain things. So really stupid. It's very frustrating. Honestly, I kind of see it as an intelligence issue. It's like they're so dumb, they don't know that they're making a game and not a movie. And if you're a developer and you're thinking, oh, we're going to make this a movie like a cinematic game, get out of video game development and go make your stupid movie. Go make your dumb movie. Go make another crappy, woke, Hollywood slop garbage movie that gets panned across the board. Go do that. Either you're making a game or a movie. Never should the two try to meet. Now, you can make video games based on movies. That's fine. You can make movies based on video games. Whatever. But don't try to make a video game movie or a movie game. Don't make a movie game. I hate that. Hate that so much. Film grain? No. Chromatic aberration? Again, simulating video, actual cameras that would film a movie? No. Motion blur? No. Dumb, dumb, dumb. All right, is this where I'm supposed to go? No, I'm supposed to go there. So this just takes us back to this meditation point. Very useful. That's where we will revive when and or if I die. What did I get? Some cosmetic? I got Commander Pants. It's Commander Pants. All right, let's take a look at Commander Pants. All right, where? There we go. No. Those are Commander Pants? What's that stupid thing hanging off the side? Is that a skirt? What am I wearing? A kilt here? Now, back to the blue jeans. We ain't wearing no kilt around here. Though I do have to tell you, I am half Scottish. Though I've never worn a kilt. Asked my wife, I said, since I'm half Scottish, should I get a kilt? She often doesn't really have strong opinions on things. She kind of defers to me on some opinions on various things. But when I asked her if I should get a kilt, instant no. It was an instant no. No thought, no delay. Should I get a kilt? No. Okay. I didn't want one anyway. Are those X-Wings?
We'll regroup near the temple.
Keep going, guys. Keep going.
Watch yourself out there.
I'll be the
Merit will stall the Empire. Yeah, good luck. Marin. Sorry, not Merit. Marin. Better her than me. Hey, these women, they want equality nowadays. She can go to the front line and die. Enjoy equality, ladies. Get on that front line and get shot. That's real equality, not this stuff where you become CEO of a fancy company and you spend most of your day sipping on lattes and chatting. Let me in there. I want to get to the meditation point. Women love equality when it benefits them. I'm talking in general, not all women. But women often hate equality when it doesn't benefit them. The same women bitching about equality will be like, how come men don't give up their seats anymore for women? Because you wanted equality. Men don't give up their seats for other men, so we're not going to give it up for you anymore. Now, you might give up your seat for an old lady or someone who has trouble standing or something, but, true equality. You get to suffer the same as we do.
guy looks hungry.
If you think being a man is easy street, you got another thing coming. Okay, I keep hitting the parry button, but ain't crap happening with it. Whoa, I dodged just in time for that one. Why did I turn around before shooting that? What happens if I don't hit him? Oh, he comes back? Oh, so if I don't hit him immediately when he goes into that, like, that pre-death mode, I can wait a few seconds. He'll then come back to attack, and then I can hit him, and that avoids that stupid, flashy death kill animation that gets on my nerves. So, you know, I hate seeing it over and over and over and over and over again. Just let me kill the enemy. Make it like Dark Souls style. The last hit just kills him. That's it. No fancy kill animation. Well, I can get this thing. Get the treasure chest. Just get the chest. What do we got? A cosmetic? It's a cosmetic. Okay. What am I supposed to do with this thing? Just beat the crap out of it in there? Knock it around till it falls apart? Sometimes these little environmental puzzles kind of confuse me. Oh. But that's not gonna... Is that gonna go back? Oh, okay. So there's a... Okay. I see how it works. What happens if I go in there? Oh, you can walk through it. That's right. Okay. So you can't be trapped. Get over there. Which way? That way? Yeah, right there. Get over there. Oh, yeah. Get up against the wall. I can't grab that thing now, but I don't need to. Oh, ooh, lights.
Don't want to wake the dead.
Lights and shadows.
Devoted to the very end.
We got
Cause.
bones. Hey, what's this? A scroll. Ow. Dude, that was like instantaneous hit. Oh, come on. Seriously? What? WTF, dude? Jeez. Let me, like, move or do anything. I'm just getting blasted by a whole bunch of enemies that surround me, and I'm getting ganged on. This is a gank fest. These are gankers. How come my force isn't working? I can't even use force? I'm out of force. Blow yourself up, loser. Didn't you blow yourself up? Why are you still alive? I can't lock on to him half the time. The lock on in this game is pretty wonky. Like, I'll be looking right at an enemy and pressing it and nothing happens. Screwy lock on. Fix your crap, Electronic Arts. Of course, it is EA, so, you know, can't expect much. Okay, how many of these things are there? SOS Glue says, feminism's not going to survive the wave of migration here in Europe. No. A lot of these people coming from the third world, ooh boy, they care nothing for equality for women. Nothing. They complain about American men here in America making comments about sometimes a woman will wear a revealing outfit and they'll make a comment. They get all butthurt and angry over the men commenting on it. I'm like, you know what some men from other countries do when they see women wearing skimpy outfits? They commit very bad criminal acts against the woman. You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to say it. A very bad criminal act. Yeah, a lot of women are victims of the psyop, and they think it's the right thing to do to bring in an endless stream of foreigners. What they don't realize is their country doesn't have unlimited resources. It has limited resources. There are only a limited number of places that people can live in. So if you flood your country with tons and tons of people, you're going to run out of housing. It's just how it is. You can try to build housing, but you're not going to be able to build it fast enough. And as it becomes harder to find housing, what happens to something when it becomes harder to get? It's basic supply and demand.
Let's try that again, BD.
The more people looking for housing and the less housing there is, the more expensive the housing becomes. Because there's a shortage of it. All right, let's try that again. Didn't really work, but whatever. Oh, okay, I got it. Now where am I going? Right there? Okay.
Knew we'd make it. Eventually.
Then I go over there. Do I go there? Where am I? I don't even know where I'm supposed to be going. That's an issue with this game, though. A lot of times, like, they'll put you in a situation like this where you could go multiple directions, and you're like, where am I intended to go here? Right there? Am I supposed to go there? I mean, I can go there, so there I am, but I can't get to that one from here. So do I jump on that thing and hang off of it and shimmy around it? I don't think I can. Doesn't look like it. So they let me jump to this thing. Do I just jump down? Am I just going down to the ground? Will that jump kill me? There's no way to know. You don't immediately die from a fall. You normally take damage if you turn it off. I turned it off because a fatal fall in this game is not reliably dependent on distance. There are like the instant kill hitboxes of falls, and then there are other falls where you can fall a long way and be perfectly fine. You cannot know for sure if you're going to make it just judging by distance. I don't think I can get to that. See, that didn't kill me, but there have been other jumps shorter than that have. All right, so this is where I was before, right? So now I have a shortcut over here, right? So where do I go then? I got to figure out where I'm supposed to go, because that's the shortcut. But this takes me over there to swing on that. And this just takes me back to where I came from. Right? So now I'm confused as to where I'm supposed to go. This happens quite a bit in this game. The game is just really terrible about making it clear where you're even supposed to go. Hello? Hello? I mashed the hell out of left trigger and nothing happened. Last time I hit it once and I got it. So really unreliable platforming is extremely frustrating. But it's not uncommon. Okay, that worked. Last time I kept hitting the left trigger. Nope, didn't work. What was the difference that time? And okay, now I can go there, but why is this here? Why is this rope here? What am I meant to do with this rope? Jump on this thing? Okay. I can jump to there, but then I can't go anywhere else. So do I jump on this thing? Nope, don't jump on that thing. So again, it's this like, where the heck do I go kind of situation. It comes up all the time in this game. Like, it's constant. It's a constant issue. It's the most frustrating thing about the game is it's very often very unclear where you're intended to go. And right now, it's not even giving me an indication of where to go. So what am I doing? There's no main objective. Do I go back? Am I done here? Oh, shoot, it put the beacon all... Okay, so all the way over there is where I'm intended to go. From here. Okay. So how am I How am I supposed to get all the way over there? It doesn't even show much of it. Like, is this the ground? I can't tell what I can and can't traverse here. So where do I go in this little segment? Like, right there? I guess I'm supposed to go through there? Did I miss something? Undiscovered area. I mean, I could try to get up there. Where's this undiscovered area? Right there? On that side. So it's on the other side of it. So we can try to get up there. I don't know how well it's going to work. I couldn't jump to... I could jump from that one to this one, but then I can't make it to this one. Will this open for me? Door's locked from the other side. So I'm intended... it's intended for me to get in through a different path, yeah. I need to jump on the big round... That big round structure right there, is that what I'm supposed to jump on? I'm not sure how I would jump on it. I don't think I can get there from the swinging rope. I don't think I can get that far. This phallic-looking object sticking up into the air. I just don't see it happening. Okay. I guess I'm going to use that rope. The rope is there for me to use, obviously. So the rope is supposed to lead to something, obviously. Again, I hit the left trigger when I saw the left trigger indicator. Nothing happened. It's just so frustrating to have this thing be so unreliable. Hello? Okay, now I'm just on the edge here. Oh, okay, now I grabbed it. Oh, okay. So I can't get up there from here. And the rope doesn't... Okay, I hit the left trigger when the left trigger indicator came up and nothing happened. So that indicator is baloney. It's BS. The indicator is, it's like a crapshoot. It's like we're playing D&D, and that indicator, it's a roll. It's a roll of the dice. Oh, the dice didn't roll my way. We'll have to roll the dice again. It's making me wonder, are you even intended to do this? Because it's so terribly unreliable. Nope, didn't work that time. Let's go roll the dice again. Good job, EA. Okay, nope, nothing. Gotta roll the dice again. Come on, Electronic Arts. Oh, come on. What? I'm wigging out. Oh, now it worked. Need to jump from the rope to the narrow platform, jump on the next platform, and from there jump on the round building. I tried that. Didn't work. I'll try it again. So I was able to jump here. I'm able to jump to this one, but I tried jumping on that, and nothing happened. Oh, it worked that time. And the graphics are wigging out. We got flickering textures. Love it. AAA. AAA quality, guys. AAA quality. Yes, this is, the game they did a horrifically awful job at indicating where you're supposed to go. There are often multiple paths at various points. And it's not like one is a short path to treasure and then comes back. It's like one takes you in a different direction or back the way you came somehow, kind of goes roundabout back to where you came from. And there's only generally one intended path. It's just never clear. It did work. Thank you, Clueless. I'm all about backseat gaming. Backseat game all you want. I love getting help. I don't want to fiddle around forever and not know what to do. That sucks. All right. We in, y'all. All right, pick that up, bro. It's a Jedi scroll. Hey, there's a body. See how the bones are separated? That is what happens to a decomposing human body. Or other bodies, actually, not just humans, animals. I find it so odd how many games keep the skeleton together. Even if it's like a person who died, the skeleton is fully together. Kind of like the skeleton you see in on those medical, like those medical artificial skeletons that they have in hospitals or at universities. A skeleton is not directly connected bone to bone. You require tissue. There's ligaments, sinew, muscles. When the tissue isn't there, the bones just all fall. They don't stay together. Now, if it's like a magical evil skeleton that's undead, that makes sense. Anyway, it's just weird to me how many developers have the skeleton be fully connected for no reason. As if when the person decomposed, they decomposed perfectly aligned as to how the skeleton should look if they were alive.
A map of the region. There's Pilgrim Sanctuary across the bridge. Wonder what those markers mean.
So, we only came in here to see the map to tell us to go to a different place? Whatever, bro. Alright, is that all that's in here? Alright. Okay. Okay, so now what? We're back to where we started. No, there's no indicator where to go. Does it tell me on the map? Go all the way up there. Okay. How the heck do I get there? Yes, it's probably the devs think we're too stupid. They got to show us a fully assembled skeleton that's supposed to have just decomposed, fully assembled. Blocked path. I could try to go there. Is that going to go back in there? Do I go through there? Am I supposed to go through there? That's an open path? That box is an open path? Didn't I? No, I already got that from there. So, where do I go? This is one of those where the F do I go games. This game came out in the year 12,023, and we can't they can't figure out how to make it clear where you're supposed to go. This is like an old cryptic Nintendo game back when game developers were kind of bad at it. And it was never clear where to go. So, you know, or they tried to push you towards calling 1-900 numbers for video game advice. Or subscribe to Nintendo Power to get maps and figure out what to do. I don't know. I don't know where I'm supposed to go now. So, once again, for the umpteenth time in this playthrough, I'm just going to wander aimlessly in hopes of stumbling upon where I'm intended to go. So I got into that building, but it didn't do anything for me. I scanned a map, but my map looks the exact same. There's nothing different about it that I can tell. So what was the purpose of scanning a map? To do what? Nothing? My character's like, oh, okay, that place is over there. Where the marker is. You know that place that already had the marker on it? That's where we're supposed to go. Okay, Cal. How the heck do I get there? Just wander? I'm pretty sure this is going to take me farther from where I need to go. So, obviously, I shouldn't go back. Did I miss something in here? Wasn't there anything up the stairs in the building? There might be, but there's a bottom of the building, so I guess I go to the top. Oh, that's it. Thank you.
This remind you of Zeppo 2?
Solution. All right, y'all, you have to forgive me for my DSP moment there. The wind made me wig out while I was climbing. Graphical glitches. Guys, glitches.
Make that. Too windy.
Woo! That's some intense wind. Okay, so I can't make that because of the wind. All right, wind, go away through the power of the force. That didn't work. Okay, I can't make that because it's too windy. There's just like a ton of wind in this spot. So I go down here. No, I can't go there. Oh, I shoot that thing way over there?
You ever heard anything like that before? Almost like music.
Yeah, it's a pretty good game. It's got some issues, but I got to tell you, it's pretty much the only Star Wars game I've put any amount of time in because I'm just not a Star Wars guy. You know, I see a lot of conversation about Star Wars online, and I'm just like, whatever. Doesn't matter to me. I don't care.
Ready to go?
I just watch them as movies, just like I'd watch any other movie. I'm not, like, crazy about them. Hey, look at that guy hiding around the corner. That's a Souls-like experience right there. Get ambushed. Oh, he even did the grab, the ambush grab. I would put that on my list of things for game developers to stop putting in games, especially in Souls-likes. Something like hidden around a corner that jumps out and grab attacks you. Because grab attacks are annoying. Always annoying because they take control away from the player. You're left with no control for a moment, and that's always a point of frustration. And the telegraphs on these attacks are bad, just really bad. They're either lacking, way too short, or misleading. I hit the dodge button as soon as I saw him turn red, and it wasn't fast enough. Like I said, I would hate to play this on the hardest difficulty. It would be an absolute nightmare. It would be a frustrating nightmare. Yeah, the some of the attacks, exactly like you said, Clueless. I said that earlier too. Some of the attacks are way too fast to be able to respond to. They're just too fast. You're going to get hit, period. Doesn't matter. There's no amount of skill that can account for the speed at which some of these attacks come through. It exceeds human response times. So it's an issue of developer, I hate to say incompetence because that makes them sound like they're just terrible people, but it's developer ignorance, a lack of knowledge. They didn't put in enough effort to learn what the human response times are. I'll tell you what they are. They ain't that. Okay? Oh, you played on the hardest difficulty and actually made it through? You're a better man than I, because I would never do that. All right. Can I jump here? Is it going to blow me? Oh, okay. Thanks. Okay, so what the heck am I supposed to do now? Wait, what did that say? Oh, that was to jump up. Oh, so I'm supposed to drop down. And then jump up.
What kind of pilgrims came out here anyway? Imagine crossing these gales just to find a safe place. Guess
Okay.
you can't put a price on sanctuary.
I had to keep awkwardly turning the camera. Okay, where do I go now? Oh, I just fall down. So you can't tell where you're supposed to go. Sometimes you're just sliding down and you let yourself slide, and then you slide all the way down, and that's a fall. You just fall, and you don't die, but you take damage normally. And then sometimes you're just frantically doing this with the camera, being like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to go?
Marin mentioned this was the back route, right? Hope Seer's got another way for these refugees.
I wonder what this game would be like playing mouse and keyboard. Should I try it? I don't even know the controls, though. That's the biggest problem when you quickly switch from gamepad to mouse and keyboard is you don't know what the controls are. So that's block. That's attack. Left click is attack. Right click is block. Middle mouse click just centers the camera, which I'm assuming also locks on. Space is jump. That's normal. Tab. Tab doesn't seem to do anything. Wait. What am I doing? I'm not hitting the attack button at all. Oh, tab is like a dash button, but why was I attacking? That was weird. I was swinging with the lightsaber, but I wasn't hitting the left click button at all. I was just hitting tab. Let me bring it out and see if it happens again. Okay, jump. What's shift? Is it shift for run? Okay. I guess 3. Oh, really? That's 3. Okay.
That should give us some cover.
Okay. Oh, I'm supposed to fall down? All right, what do I hit to fall down? How do I fall down? Not jump. What's the equivalent of the B button here? Oh, tab. It's tab. Of course. You hit tab to fall down. Why wouldn't you? Isn't that just gonna take me back to where I was? This is just taking me back to where I was. I thought I pulled that one thing out to give me cover. Okay, that's cover, I guess. So why jump there? To fall down there? To do what? To go back to where I was and then just come back here? Tab. Oh, am I supposed to... So, that's what draws your attention, but I guess I'm supposed to jump to that instead. So you see how confusing this could be? Ah, come on. Seriously? Is it that tight of a jump? I hate how tight some of the jumps are because it makes you wonder if you're even intended to do it. There we go.
All clear.
All clear. Okay, so that's blocking that. So now I can do what? What am I doing now? Do I go down here? This mouse and keyboard isn't bad so far. I don't think I'm going to stick with the mouse and keyboard. We'll have to see what happens when I get to combat. So am I just going back to the same thing I was going through before? That's still windy down there. Okay, I've blocked the wind here, but for what? To jump on that? Am I jumping on that right there? Okay, I am jumping on that. To go where? All the way over there? Can I get all the way over there? I can. I got the right button. It's a miracle. Switching to mouse and keyboard. Very precise timings on some of these jumps here. All right, let's climb around. I'm pretty sure that if you had a cliff that looked like that and you tried to climb that in real life, you'd be dead. You'd fall and die. Me too. That's because we're not Jedi like this dude. All right. Oh boy. I haven't done combat with mouse and keyboard yet. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what any of the buttons are. What the hell are you intended to do here, man? Oh my god. What do I hit to heal? Okay, that's it. Back to mouse and key, or back to gamepad. Back to gamepad. Abort. Why did it switch my weapon? That's not what I wanted. Is he dead? Okay. I guess I should switch to this. I've been always using the same stance, and I think that's actually a bad idea. I need to use the different stances like when I'm surrounded. Yeah, take that. That's a lot of lightsabering and no body parts came off.
Why didn't the Empire give us a nickname?
Bunch of stormtrooper losers. They always make fun of stormtroopers in the movies for being bad shots. They can never hit anything. Well, they sure managed to hit me. Why does it keep switching? Stop switching to the dual blade. Give me the regular blade. There we go. I don't know why it kept switching. I didn't hit the button. Shortcut, shortcut. But to what? What is it a shortcut to? I don't know. Let's try it. Oh, you son of a... Come on. There we go. This crap's so unreliable. Where's my meditation point? Right there. Off in the corner. All right, we're at the bonfire, guys. We're at the bonfire. All right, we're gonna rest. We're gonna reverse our hollowing. What the heck?
Still resisting. Unwise. You will regret that.
I keep hitting the button to parry. Oh, man. Oh, I barely got out of that. Here, eat that. Eat saber, sucker. Oh, wait. I need to take the shortcut back. Where was that shortcut at? So I came through here. And the shortcut is... Where? Right there. Better get that thing. Okay. He got it. Good job, Cal. Good work, team. All right. I need you to climb this cliff. Good job, buddy. Is this the way I came? This is the way I came. Oh, okay. We'll figure this out. All right, so that's the way back. We unlock the shortcut, we go this way. Easy enough. It was a small mistake, guys. It's understandable. What happened to the Marin? Why isn't she here helping me? Oh, he got his butt handed to him. I'm going to help him out. Don't hit me, dudes. I'm helping you guys. WGF, stormtroopers. You clueless? I'm helping you. Oh, what the... That was cool. Whoa, that spun me around like a record. Suck on that, Scorpion. What? Why are we up in the air? Why are we up in the air? I love how glitchy and wonky this game is.
Stormtroopers weren't ready for these conditions, and it doesn't hurt to have a desert ghost.
They didn't fix that? Whoa, it glitched out. Do you see that visual glitch? That's a pretty intense fire. I don't know if you have an OLED. You guys out there have an OLED? But, man, a lot of fire effects in games with OLED are incredible looking. All right, enough gawking. Oh, poor X-Wing. That does look pretty cool. See, I like how that is just in the game as you're exploring. They didn't stop the action to make a little cutscene for it. You're just able to watch it if you want, but you don't have to. Not everything needs to be a cutscene, game devs, okay? Enough with the cutscenes. Way too many cutscenes. Cutscene-heavy games are becoming a major issue. Just chill out, game developers. Chill out on the cutscenes. Do your stuff in engine. Especially if you can leave the player in control. That's even better. Alright, so we unlocked a shortcut to something. Somewhere.
Hurry up, buddy.
Which we may or may not use in the future. Whoop. Boop. Alright, we can left trigger this bad boy. Why are we here? What are we doing here? Are we just crossing over that way? Okay. Man, there's a lot of guesswork in this. I couldn't tell if I could run along that wall. I just guessed and it worked out. Sometimes it doesn't. Crypt of Irma. 1 point. I don't think we have anything we want to put 1 point in. Do survival so I don't die. Hello. Let's see. Reduces time required to heal with the BD1 stem. I'll think about that. Press Y while in the air to attack straight down at a target. Yeah, well, no, I need 2 for that, so I don't think there's anything we can do with 1 point right now. What about Jedi concentration? Cal's maximum force is increased. Ellis Nars increased the duration of slows effect. Yes, I keep forgetting to use that. It's very useful. It slows down time and allows you to whoop on enemies while they're all in slow-mo like the losers they are.
Let's keep moving, buddy.
All right, was I going this way? I think so. Oh, shoot. I'm just in my microphone, and you losers. Fair play, guys. Yeah, enjoy that. Take your own laser to your own face. There's 2 ways to go now. I'm going to go up here and see if there's like a treasure or something. Oh, is this a shortcut for later? Yes, it is.
We'll have to find another way around.
That's some FromSoft style. Door does not open from this side.
Empire brought a new toy.
This looks like a boss. Or a mini boss. Whoops, I hit the wrong button. Let me get rid of him. He's stupid. I don't want him shooting me. Am I supposed to hold the block, or am I supposed to time it like a parry? I'm trying to time it like a parry, and I'm starting to wonder if that's even what you're supposed to do. See, I'm in the middle of an attack, and by the time I see the warning, I don't have enough time to dodge because I'm in the middle of making an attack. All right, we got to scan it. Scan it, BD. BD1, scan it.
Thanks, BD.
It's a DT Sentry Droid. Okay, DT. What does DT stand for? All right, well, you can jump on these, so obviously there's a reason you can jump on them. The climbing in this reminds me a bit of Horizon Zero Dawn. I haven't gotten very far in Forbidden West, but I know it's because it's just not as good as Zero Dawn.
It's easy to get knocked off course around here. Let's move carefully.
Okay, what do I do now? Where am I supposed to go? Do I drop down there? What do I do? Am I jumping to that? Okay, well, apparently not. Let's try that again. It's just all the guesswork in this is frustrating. It's like trying to guess where the game wants you to go. Why did they put yellow paint? Where's my yellow paint? Can I get up on top of this? Nope, that didn't work. Boy, the animations when you fall, it's just like you're a rag doll. He's twisting and contorting in the most awkward of ways. Okay, I can't go that way. See, it's making me question if I'm even supposed to do this. Is it just ridiculously, stupidly tight timing on it? Like, you gotta get, like, perfect? Or are you not intended to do it? I don't get it. Why is that there? Where am I supposed to go? You see how often this is happening? It's not like every now and then you're not sure. It's constant. It's constant. I don't see anywhere else to go. Well, let's try this. I bet you I die when I hit that. Watch this. Watch. Nope. Okay. But I won't be able to get to that thing. Now am I screwed? Nope. Can't grab that ledge. Woo. Did I just, like, burst into pieces? Oh. Am I? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I guess maybe I can jump to that if I have to. I'm not going to be able to get to that. Come on. Okay. Do I jump here? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm trying. That is not working. That is not working. So, what the heck? Oh, it put me back here. Well, if I'm going to keep failing, I'd rather be right here. There are openings that make me want... Can I get up that opening and get on top? I don't think you can get on top of these. Nope. WTF moment, guys. WTF. I've had to pull out guides in this game just to figure out where the heck I'm supposed to go. I don't see anywhere else I could go. I've tried that multiple times. I cannot get to it. Do I do it from here? Nope. Wait. What? Why didn't it reset me? Why didn't that count as like a death fall? I was just supposed to drop? Was that it? Am I screwed now? Do I have to like take a long way to go back, or is this where I'm supposed to be? Well, I'm pointed in the right direction. Well, yeah, generally, but it looks like I'm going to go looping back around to where I was. So, looks like that just screwed me over.
Over here, BD.
Yeah, that just screwed me over. But let's see if there's some way we can get to it without taking that long way. I don't think so. Okay, so obviously you see this slope. This slope would be kind of rough, but it would, you know, you'd be feeling your quads, but that's not something you couldn't do. You and I could do that. You could do that if you're in even reasonably decent shape. But, oh, no, he just slides down instantly. Look at that. He just can't stand on a slope of that angle. It's really frustrating because you're like, I could just walk up that. I could walk up that easily. It's not that hard. It's like a Stairmaster workout, but why can't our Jedi do that? So that's like that artificial video game nonsense. And it's frustrating because it's something you could... It's like in Dark Souls 2, where a tiny platform that was about that high prevented you from progressing. You couldn't just step up to it. And you can't jump in the game, at least not reasonably. And that was like an obstacle for you.
I can't open it.
Okay. Okay. Nope, can't get to that.
Ready to move on?
So where am I supposed to go now? I gotta find my way back up there.
Does it say anything about the path?
Here, scan this so nothing happens.
Direction. Onwards, traveler. Encouraging.
Oh yeah, onwards, traveler. Thanks, EA. That's helping me out. Solve the problem. I know where to go now. Onwards. Don't know why I didn't think of that the first time. Obviously, you go onwards. Duh. Get up there, stupid. All right. Now we go back and start falling again because I just don't know where I'm supposed to go. Okay, it didn't work that time. Roll the dice. Is it gonna work? Nope, didn't work that time. Dice roll. Okay, it worked. The dice rolled in my favor. The game works sometimes. Sometimes the game works. Yes, the character would rather fight litter gods than climb a pile of ruins. Yeah, a kid could climb that. Why is that an obstacle? I don't get it. What am I supposed to do? I've tried so many times to get to that thing. It's not working. It appears to be the only thing I'm supposed to jump to. Can I jump to anything else in here? Oh, what? I don't know what just happened, but I'll take it. Don't care. Was it supposed to go down that way? I don't know, but I'm rolling with it, guys. I just mashed buttons. Button mashing for the win.
Must be getting closer.
Wait, what's that examine? I'm trying to get to that icon that said examine. Where'd it go? There was an examine icon. It's not going to come back? Okay. That looks like I'm going to roll all the way off. Okay. What do I do? Just jump? Am I just jumping now? Yep, there he goes. Sliding Cal. What? Okay. He just said it looks like I'm getting close. Close. Where do I go? Again, another where the F do I go moment. There's nothing to grab onto. There's nothing to swing. There's no rope. There are no indicators. There's a path over there. How do I get to it? Am I just supposed to awkwardly... I can't... I can only jump every few seconds. Seriously? Is this... Oh my god. Is that seriously how you're supposed to do that? That can't be the intended way to do that. If it is, that's garbage. That... Oh my gosh. EA. Come on, EA. Get your shit together.
Marin's watching out for us, buddy.
Marin's watching out for us. The heck she is. I haven't seen her in what, like 45 minutes? She hasn't done jack squat for us.
Where's our shuttle? We gotta clear out before excavation reaches that temple.
All right.
We're dispatching another.
Go, go, go. I have no idea why the right trigger popped up. Is there something under there I'm meant to hit? Hey, look. It's the shortcut. Always feels good to get a shortcut. Sometimes you don't care. Lock onto that guy. That guy. That guy. Okay. Boom. Don't have to worry about shield doodad. Oh, your fire don't work on me, brother. Eat lasers. Come here. You know what? Enjoy the cliff, bro. What is this? Is this some kids blocks thing? Is this like a daycare? Alright, where do we go now?
That'll give us a boost.
That'll give us a boost. How? How does that give us a boost? That caused the wind to come? Okay, whatever. I ain't gonna question it. Video game logic. Works for me. Hey, look who just came out of the corner. This coward that hides. There's no way to avoid getting hit with that shield when you're hitting him, because he hits you so fast, there's no way to respond to it. It might be a stance issue. Maybe I need to be switching my stance more, but I just like to keep the same stance. It's kind of like in Neo when you could switch high, medium, and low stances. It's like, screw that. I'm just going to be medium all the way. Whole playthrough's medium. Straight medium, y'all. You going to slide down the scout? Okay. Whoa. Nice try, buddy. Is he gonna blow up? Oh, he blew up. Okay. Get away! These little guys are a bit tricky. I mean, not too difficult, but they're a bit tricky. And that thing where he turns into that rock form and hits you is so quick sometimes. Yeah, like that right there. That was so fast. By the time you see it, you're hit. Which is objectively bad game design.
Let's head out.
Let's just break everything. You always got to break all the pots and urns and stuff. Somebody spent hours and hours slaving over their clay to make that. We're just going to walk over it and break it into pieces like it's nothing. No respect at all. What the heck, dude? That just... Golly. The number of times you just get knocked around helplessly is insane. What is this, a maze? How... Is this back where I was?
Hurry up, buddy.
All right, let's try this again. Oh, you just bypass all that crap. There's nothing there.
We're lucky, BD.
All right, we picked something
Looks well
up.
preserved.
Scan
Check
that.
it out. A droid with its master.
Would you like to be buried with your droid? Okay, that doesn't appear. Look. Is that something we can pick up? No, that's just that. I thought that was a little indicator of an item. Am I supposed to do this in a certain order? I'm going to look this crap up. I am not going to wander around trying to figure out how to do it. That sounds like a frustrating nightmare. What's this place called? Yeah, the stances in Neo did not like that whole situation, no. I don't know what to do here. I don't know where the solution is either. it on the wall or?
Seek
Is this
not
it?
the path. Return to stillness, traveler, and the way reveals itself.
Seek
Easy
not
to say when you're already resting in peace.
seek not the path, just be still, and the way will reveal itself. I'm gonna call BS on that. I don't think it's gonna reveal itself. I don't think it's gonna reveal itself. But we'll try the advice it gave. Crypt of Irma. Yeah, we're looking that up. We are looking that up. We're not gonna waste time here with this silly nonsense. Crypt of Irma puzzle. Using force pull push on walls panels to create a specific pattern, but the solution isn't inside. You find clues by exploring outside the crypt, specifically by using wall running and grappling to reach a cave where you meet the gardening NPC, Peely, and see pillars that match the door's layout, revealing the pattern. Okay. If you say so, bro. Blustery Mesa. So we gotta go over here somewhere? Nope, that didn't work. Alright, so there's that, but can we go up to it? Can we grab it somehow? Why is that even there? What do we do? Once again, it's a where the F do I go kind of game. What the F do I do? WTFID. What the F do I do? No, WTFDID, right? What the F do I do? Okay, it says it's the solution isn't there. It's exploring outside the crypt. So let's go back outside, I guess. Although, honestly, screw it. I'm going to look up the solution. Just do it. It says... Okay. Actually, the solution it's trying to give me is wrong because it's 3 across on each one. This is 4 across on each one. Let's look up this YouTube video. Because the advice that gave it was garbage. It had it be 3 across, 3 on 3 lines. Maybe that's a different one. Oh my gosh, this YouTube video is crapping out. Okay, I'm looking at it now. I'm going to follow what he does here. So we do want that one pulled out. No, pulled out. That one's in. As of right now, that one's out. That one's in. I'm just going to push the rest in and then follow what he does. Pull that one out. And pull that one out.
Here we go.
Don't know how I'm supposed to figure that out, but don't care. Boop. Oh, there we go. Open it up. It's so weird that you interact with items by clicking down on the right stick. Very odd decision.
You never have enough of
I don't
these.
like it. Did he do the equivalent of like a fist bump or elbow bump with this little beady one dude? All right, we are coming towards the end of the stream. We've gone over 2 hours, so that's pretty good. We're going to call it at the next meditation point, ladies and gentlemen. And by that, I mean gentlemen.
Bell represents
Ain't no
some
ladies
passing
here.
of the pilgrimage.
Wrong way. All right, let's pull it out. Yeah. Wouldn't it be cool to have real Jedi powers? Move stuff. you could move stuff. I just move stuff with my freaking mind. I have power. It's so cool. Grab it, stupid. Grab onto the stupid thing, you idiot. Hello? Get on the stupid thing. There you go. Dummy. Okay. All right. All right, we're going to rest, and we're going to call it. That is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I do enjoy the game, even though some of the traveling, the traversal is frustrating, and sometimes you get confused as to where to go. But just got to keep a guide open, you know? And when you get stuck briefly, just look at the guide, solve the problem, keep on moving. Slim crowd today, but that's okay. That happens sometimes. I get a much bigger crowd when I do Divinity Original Sin 2, so it does seem to really matter what game it is. It is saved, and with that, we are done for the day. Thanks to everyone that joined me. We had 31 people drop in and out. Appreciate each and every one of you. If you're watching after the fact, make sure to like the video, stream if you're here live. And I appreciate you for showing up. Thanks so much, Clueless. Had a great time. Thank you. You held the chat. It was you solo holding the chat the whole time. So I'm going to type in here. Thanks, everybody. And we will see you all next time. I'm Fox with RealMarcFoxx, signing out.